I first got sick early 2000s. In 2002, right before I got married, I had back surgery. Before then, it was just a lot of aches and pains and getting sick very easily, not really thinking much of it, but it took a long time for me to heal after back surgery, and that kind of piqued our interest of like, what's going on? Maybe we should see a doctor and see why it's taking so long. After I had my oldest daughter in 2004, I had a huge flare in an autoimmune disease, and I was diagnosed with lupus. And the rheumatologist that I saw had me on about 23 pills a day. 2010, I started getting pneumonia and bronchitis. Finally, 2012, I got pneumonia and ended up in the hospital. And thankfully, I was transferred to another hospital where a doctor happened to see my films from a CT scan of my lungs. He said, "You've got scleroderma, and if your disease continues on this path, you've got about 3 years to live. You need to change your rheumatologist. We have to change all your medications. You need to stop working, and we need to deal with this." My lungs were turning to stone. 2012. I was told that I was going to have 3 years to live. We actually marked it on a calendar. May 15th, 2015. I was supposed to be dead. And I'm not. California enacted this law that gave people opportunity to kill themselves. A week after, I got a letter that said my life-extending treatments were not going to be covered anymore. I called them and found out that for $1.20, instead of life-extending treatments, I could end my life. End-of-life care is the most expensive care out there. And the government, the pharmaceutical companies, they've got this pill now that they can make a ton of money on and save even more. They're there for business. Cost saving. That's what they do. That's their job. And they want people to think that taking a pill to end their life is a compassionate choice. When really, what it is it's the cheaper option. The doctors who gave me 3 years to live, they did that because they thought that that's what was going to happen. And they thought that a pill to end my life would be a good choice. And I decided that wasn't a choice. 10 years later, I'm still here. Everyone should be given the chance to fight. And the politicians that support this are taking that fight away. I would do anything to spend one more day, one more moment with my children. These laws are on slippery slopes. It's not just terminally ill anymore. It's the people who are depressed, the mentally ill. We're targeting the vulnerable people. Passing this law took away my choice to fight my disease and to live. Australia, do not go down this path.
Authorised by B. van der Linden, Hope, Canberra, Australia.